Hi, everyone. My name is David Fisher. I have a firm called Creative Real Estate Strategies based in Houston. I'd like to share an opportunity with you that most of you don't know exists, and that's okay, because now you will. When you sell some of those amazing residential properties, did you know that you can defer the capital gains tax, the state tax, and the Medicare tax on the profits of those sales proceeds for the rest of your seller's life? And the tax deferral and income we generate from the tax deferral can be passed on to your heirs. That's unheard of in the residential market. Everyone knows about 1031 exchanges, but they don't work with residential properties. Well, or primary residential properties. Well, that's okay because we can defer those taxes. And those taxes will be anywhere from a low of, say, 24% in states like Nevada, Texas, Florida, and others where there's no state income tax, to as much as 37% in tax on in places like California, and New York and isn't far behind. So imagine having to pay 35+% in tax on your gains on the sale of your residential property. Well, not any longer. I'm just going to share a couple of quick ideas with you. I just want to keep this video as short as I can, but feel free to give me a call, email me, and we can go into a lot more detail. The first tax strategy is that you'll be able to defer those taxes, and your competition probably can't. So I would think that's huge value added right off the bat. Number two, I get on some of your websites, and there are some amazing properties that are being rented out instead of sold. Now, it's possible that the owner of the property may want to generate an income stream outside of, say, the stock market and other investments. But the problem is he still has to pay, or she still has to pay property taxes, insurance, and whenever there's a problem, you're going to get that phone call. With us, you can sell that property, you can list it and sell it, because we will be able to defer those taxes that I just mentioned to you. So now the property owner can sell, get rid of the property, possibly reduce his federal estate tax if that's a concern, and will generate about a 5% return on the sales proceeds. And he can invest in the stock market, the bond market, fixed income, guaranteed income, just about whatever he wants, other than an oil and gas deal in Louisiana or Texas. Number three, branding. Now, when I think of branding, I think of John Wayne in Red River, where he's branding 9,000 cattle to take them on a cattle drive to Missouri. Well, what about branding for after the sale? Everybody brands for the sale. But what about branding after the sale? That could be a huge opportunity, because what's going to happen is this. Not only will you do a great job and get a great price for your client, but then you can tell them something like, if you want to do so, I should warn you, I'm not going to send you a birthday card every year. But instead, you'll remember me because every month you're going to get a paycheck on income that's generated from your tax deferral. Now, that's value added that no one else has. And finally, let me just be quick about this. There are a lot of discount brokers out there. Well, I'm going to explain how you can wipe them off the face of the earth in a polite way, of course. Let's say you're talking to somebody, they want to sell and move somewhere else, or whatever they want to do. They bought their home 30 years ago for $500,000. Now they can sell it for 3.5. Well, it's going to take some work, and you believe that a 3% commission is fair. Okay, great. A discount broker comes in and says, 3%, are you kidding? You don't have to pay that. I'll do it for 2%. Well, the prospect calls you and says, I think I'm going to work with the other guy, the other broker, because he's going to save me $30,000. Your response? Oh, no, he's not. He's going to cost you a lot more than I will. Well, what do you mean? Okay, granted, on the front side of the sale, he's going to save you $30,000. What about on the back side of the sale? You can have a $3 million capital gain at 37, or let's say 30% in tax. So after he sells the property, you're going to pay $900,000 in taxes. But if I sell the property for you, yes, you'll pay $30,000 more, but I'm going to be able to defer that $90,000 for the rest of your life. And we're going to generate about a 5% return. And just on the tax deferral, we're going to generate $45,000 a year in income for the rest of your life every year. So over the next 10 years, we're going to generate $450,000 in income to you, which is a lot more than the $30,000 he's going to save you up front. So by working with us, yeah, you'll pay an extra $30,000 up front, but look at what we're going to do for you on the backside. Game over. See you later, discount broker. Have a nice day. Well, those are just a couple of quick opportunities. There are probably more that we can talk about at your convenience. So I wanted to keep this video as short as possible. So if you'd like to get in touch with me, my number is 713-702-6401. I'm on Central Time. You can email me at david@cresknowsrealestate.com. And you can also get in touch with me from my website, www.cresdeferstaxes.com. I can tell you that our strategies work. They work all over the country every day. So feel free to give me a call if you have any questions, if you have a prospect, and we'll go from there. I appreciate your interest and courtesy, and I hope you have a great afternoon. Take care. Bye now.